Hello guys and welcome to another market update video. It's been a while since last time I did an update and it's on time to make a new one for sure. Bitcoin has been sometimes extremely boring and for example today, insane volatile. So it's really 50-50. We saw yesterday we had an extremely weak day overall. As you can see, no major bounce. Another flush, some range and bounce. I posted on Twitter that I think we're close to a bounce around here, and to be honest, I was wrong. I was completely wrong. I had an idea, didn't work out. I'm honest. I'm just telling it exactly how it is, and I just told you this was my idea to get a bounce from here. You get some micro bounce, but nothing major, and most people didn't even get a take profit on that. And that's totally understandable. We did another flush, pretty nasty candle, but we hit extremely key support around April low, and also April low was pretty much 2025 low with the tariff crash, as we all know. And some people would probably wonder because why in the world did we bounce so hard today? It's multiple reasons. Number one is we saw a major liquidity hunt to the downside of longs yesterday, major liquidations. We saw oil correct today, and when oil corrects, Bitcoin usually acts strong. And also Trump, of course, announced the potential peace and potential deal with Iran and the war. As we all know, that's having a huge effect on the markets. And the markets are really playing out in terms of volatility and giving bounces on risk assets and a correction on oil, as we all know. That's usually how it is. We get bearish news from the war, that the war is escalating. Oil pretty much pumps again. And when it's looking towards peace, oil corrects and Bitcoin and Nasdaq and so on pumps. That's just exactly how it is every time. So I took a short trade from a time puck up here. I've taken 2 take profits. I took a singular take profit here, took that the risk, and I took a little bit take profit here. The trade is on Twitter. You can see it there. I have taken the risk out completely, and it's a risk-free profitable trade. It was today's scalp trade. I took a long trade from the lows as well, but my target was way below here. This was pretty much my target to fill this nasty candle, and I have a runner. So it wasn't a big position up here. It was just exposure. I had some exposure. And that happens because, do you think I get FOMO? Of course I get FOMO, but I try not to do stupid stuff because I get FOMO. So I didn't long. Again, I had a little long, and I had some other longs from before, but nothing major from exactly today. But I took this short and it paid off. That's nice. Just a reminder, these moves, retail go long, and it usually traps up a good bit of dumb money. Not to be a douche or anything, but up here, usually on these news candles, spontaneous candles, squeeze candles, many traders tend to get trapped with longs at the highs and shorts at the lows, and that's why we see these reversals to the downside and upside. Because on the way up, shorts get liquidated and flushed out, and to the downside, longs been longing long, stop loss, gets liquidated or stopped out, and that triggers the opposite position. If a long gets stopped out, it triggers pretty much a sell order. And if a short gets stopped out, it triggers a buy order. That's why we see this short squeeze and long squeeze in the market sometimes. That's just key to know. But if you start retracing, we may feel this whole move and get down to daily again. I try not to get bullish with these spontaneous candles. I've taken a short and I took take profits because I don't really trust these moves. It can be the bottom, I don't know. But taking profits gradually, following your plan, is always number one priority. And risk management, of course. So I'm going to post trading setups on Bitcoin every day. tomorrow, Monday, Friday, everything, the whole week, as always. Share my ideas. And I share my trades and my trade ideas every day, first in my Telegram. I advise you all to join. It's a link in the description. But please send me a private message on Twitter and we can discuss there. I would like to get as many of you in there because I use a lot of my time to learn and help you all with mastering your own trading. So if you want to learn risk management, how I trade, how to get better on trading, how to get better statistics, please join my private group. I advise you, if you want to take this seriously, you should invest in it. Just telling you. So we can look at a little bit higher time frame as well. I'm not going to give you any predictions today, but I'm just going to share some key zones I'm watching for reactions. So this is some key zones I've marked out on my chart. As you can see here, 74, 74.2 to 73, 750. That we pretty much reacted today. We see these lows and 2025 low, key zone with this anchored VWAP from the lows. We have 71 with lower anchored band with lows, confluent. And to the upside, we have pretty much 79 to 80 with a key SNR level, as you can see here, resistance, resistance, support, 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 and potentially resistance with another test. That's pretty much a key zone to the upside, and of course, the highs up here, previous week's high, extremely key. So that's my key short areas. We have a short area before, I'm going to tell you on Twitter, but as you know, these key zones to watch. I'm going to take a quick look at Ethereum, Solana, and Brett as well, because I have some ideas there as well. On Ethereum, we took a naked daily point of control. We have volume, untested volume. The most amount of volume on that singular day. We didn't get retested before the close. So that's important. We're taking that with a previous month equilibrium in Confluence. If you're short, good area to take some profits. We may, if we start finding acceptance below this daily, we can absolutely go all the way down to here. But for now, I'm just going to watch how price develops. I didn't take the short here, but I know some of you did. It reacted extremely well to my confidence levels. And if you join my group, you get all my charts on your own if you want. And if you need charts or anything, just tell me and I'm going to make for you. So I'm not going to take anything new here, but I'm just going to tell you, watch for confluences, risk management first, and always watch for reactions. And please risk to reward always. On Sol, we take pretty much a day level as resistance. We had an amazing reaction from the key confluence zone. I told you yesterday I was watching for a bounce here, but if we lost the zone, 81.5 is likely next, and that's exactly what happened. And we saw this major rally to the upside. So if you took this long, I'm impressed by you, extremely good. I took a long myself, and same story here, I didn't have this target because this was my idea to fill this and potentially reclaim this range lows and have a runner towards the potential highs to fill some of this as well. But reclaiming these lows is a sign of strength. As you can see, we did reclaim here. And after that, price got up, little range, and the news got released here and another squeeze. Likely because of the news and the oil correcting. We can take a quick look at Brett as well, because I know many of you love to talk about Brett for some reason. And I love to talk about Brett myself because people like to support me on that. I really appreciate it. I don't really know why, but I really thankful for it, because on Brett I had a trading zone around here. It was a golden pocket from the lows to the recent highs, but I have to be extremely honest. This is just chop mess. It's not a reaction. It's not something to trade. I couldn't take that trade myself. It just was crazy choppy. So my new idea is to go a little bit lower, take these lows. As you can see here, we have some lows, some potential liquidity, and we also have a lower band. So potentially getting a wick below, for example, 1 hour or 50 minute, 30 minute, and closing above to potentially take a little swing trade. It can go for a few days. So that's my idea on Brett. I'm not really going to do anything. If we go up here, I'm going to look for a potential short or a reclaim long to target the highs again. because I see it as a sign of strength to reclaiming this key resistance as potential support. That's why I have this still a key flip level right marked on the chart. So that was pretty much my quick market update for today. Thank you so much for watching the video. Again, if you need a place to trade, check the bio. I have links to BloFin. I have links to Bybit and BingX. I also links to Bybit Global if you need, just tell me. But I really advise you to check out BloFin. No KYC required. Extremely good liquidity and great deals, both on fees, on bonuses, and so on. I trade mostly on BloFin myself, so I advise you to check that out in description. And BingX is also great. I usually trade oil there, and sometimes I trade Bitcoin there. For spot, I often use Bybit and Bybit Global sometimes for trading as well. Thank you so much for watching my video. I'm gonna try to get more videos out in the future. I have been bad on it lately. I know I need to get better, and I will get better. But for now, I wish you a fantastic Sunday tomorrow, a fantastic new week. Please use risk management. And if you want to learn trading and learn how I do it, please join my group. I would love to see you all in there. Bye bye.